Tonight, we're following up on a local fire and working for you, digging for more details about the fire that destroyed a music store in downtown Vinton.
10 News requested a copy of the fire marshal's report, and we've combed through all 36 pages. 10 News reporter Duke Carter has been following this investigation. He joins us live tonight from Vinton.
And Duke, what have you learned from the report?
Good evening, ladies. Yeah, we read through the report and learned the cause of the fire is considered undetermined because the fire marshal says the building that was once behind me actually had extensive fire damage to both the first and second floor and was later demolished due to safety reasons. Now, we did catch up with the Roanoke County Fire Marshal, and he explains why we may never actually know the actual cause of the fire.
Don't let anybody live there.
Cell phone video shows this raging fire destroying a beloved music store in Vinton in July of last year.
Oh gosh, I mean, it was horrifying.
Mark Fry owns Creative Occasions. That's a shop that's just a few doors down from the fire.
That could have been me.
For 9 months, the area sat idle with barricades showing "Are you in?" signs, and you can still see the damage from the fire. Bricks are nearly falling off the roof of the Edward Jones building.
In this case, with the amount of damage, we were hampered, significantly because the roof had collapsed.
Roanoke County Fire Marshal Brian Simmons explains what firefighters were dealing with at the time of the Vinton fire.
The day of the fire, there was, a lot of, fire damage that occurred.
And 10 News obtained the fire marshal's report, which includes statements from witnesses from people who lived in the upstairs apartment who said the fire was coming out the front windows. There are also statements from the owners of DNR Music Store, Donald and Rhonda Ray. The report shows Rhonda locked the store at 5:30 and did not notice any burning or smoke smell. Firefighters believe the fire started on the first floor, but they cannot tell where. In the report, it says the fire was undetermined.
Correct. But the first floor was a rather, large, floor, so we couldn't narrow it down to a specific point of origin. So that would be where the ignition source and the first material ignited.
The report states there were several spots firefighters evaluated, which includes electric receptacles, fluorescent lights, a coffee maker, and a hot dog warmer. But firefighters ruled those out. Firefighters say in the report the possibility of a gas leak could not be ruled out. However, there was no leak noted.
When we go through and if we can't, pinpoint a specific, ignition source that caused the fire, then we have to label the fire is undetermined. Doesn't mean we don't know a lot about what occurred.
On July 5th, the report states the firefighters were looking for cameras that may have recorded images from where the fire started. The only spot was Home Trust Bank across the street. And after speaking with the branch manager, they learned she's the daughter of the music store owners. The manager couldn't allow firefighters to view security footage, so she gave them the email of the security company in charge of the video and was getting access to the security video. They saw on July 2nd at 1:51 a.m. the first sign of the fire is at the front entrance inside the DNR music store. 5 minutes later, around 1:56 a.m., the fire spread to the whole first floor. In the report, firefighters noticed from July 1st at 8:28 p.m. to about 1:50 a.m. July 2nd, the footage does not skip. However, in the report, firefighters say around 1:50 a.m. to 1:51 a.m. on July 2nd, the video pauses. And then it starts again until 1:53 a.m. And then from 1:53 a.m. to about 1:56 a.m., firefighters say the footage pauses again. Firefighters said they spoke with the information security officer and they stated pauses were to be expected when motion is not detected since cameras are motion activated. Less than a week later, on July 6th, firefighters spoke with Donald and Rhonda Ray at the Vinton Municipal Building downtown. They learned Donald Ray is the fire chief of Shady Grove Fire Department, and his wife Rhonda is the treasurer. They founded the department, and both are fire and rescue trained.
I didn't know that, particular information, during the investigation or initially, but I think some of the firefighters, on scene may have knew, Mr. Ray.
When asked if the Rays intentionally set the fire, they said, quote, "We did not set the fire or even know who did. That store was our life. We would like to rebuild, but I just don't see that happening," end quote.
Investigating a fire of this magnitude and you have the amount of damage, that was occurred, you're looking at, all possible, scenarios or ignition sources.
The report states firefighters also got a tip that an 82-year-old witness saw Mr. Ray the night before the fire loading equipment into a white van. Firefighters said nothing came of that.
yes, that information came in and nothing was substantiated.
But for now, business owners are hoping for a positive change in the town of Vinton.
I really hope that the owners of the property are going to rebuild and make that new.
That could help the town of Vinton grow and expand for the future. And of course, you can see behind me that building is no longer there. Vinton town leaders say demolition on that building that happened earlier this month. But now, the reporting live here in the town of Vinton, Duke Carter, 10 News, working for you.
Donald and Rhonda Ray, their daughter and Home Trust Bank have not been accused of or implicated in any misconduct and have not been charged with any crime in connection with the fire occurrences leading up to the fire or the subsequent investigation. We've been working for you to cover the fire starting the night it happened. You can visit our website, WSLS.com, to see all that we've reported to this point.